The EPIC Irish Emigration Museum is an absolute must for anyone with Irish heritage because, after all, we all come from somewhere. Today I'm taking my brother as part of our journey to explore the homeland of our family.
This is Magellan,
And this is Greyhound.
where we make videos about epic road trips, kayaking, hiking, and other outdoor adventures.
Located in the Dublin Docklands, the EPIC Irish Museum contains 20 galleries covering the history of the Irish, their emigration, motivations for leaving, and their lasting influence. When you enter, you'll get this passport stamp to document each gallery you visit. This exhibit shows all the different methods of transportation used over the years by those leaving the island. Not that people didn't leave by ships, but once planes came into play, it was on like Donkey Kong. Whether it was religious missionary work or escaping later persecution, hunger and famine, or opportunities to make a better life in other countries, the Irish had plenty of reasons to leave. The Irish have always placed value on education, especially higher education, and those leaving made sure to bring the fruits of that education to bear. From respiratory pigment in blood, to discovering radio pulsars, sunspots on the sun's limb, guided torpedoes, or one of the fathers of modern chemistry, or even the sport of hurling, the Irish diaspora have contributed greatly to our world. Music is another important part of Irish culture that was brought over to many countries. Whether it be in song and poetry, classical singing, or in the music from hornpipes, flutes, and concertinas, the Irish had a profound influence, in particular on those in the southeast United States, with the use of fiddles and banjos. There's also, of course, a long line of musicians and albums whose roots began in the Emerald Isle. Oh, and let's not forget Riverdance. Also, there's nothing like walking into an Irish pub in Boston or New York and they're just crushing it. That's another thing. Where have you ever been and there's no nearby Irish pubs? I've even been to several in Dubai. You may not find soda bread there, but you'll definitely find Guinness and whiskey. You know what else happens in many countries around the world? St. Patrick's Day celebrations and parades. Irish or not, who doesn't like good craic, the Irish word for a good time, music, dance, and socializing with friends and family over good food and drink? The storyteller section is a pretty remarkable area once you realize how many amazing writers and their books are on display here. Having studied literature in college, this was probably my favorite part of the museum. This exhibit is called Power of a Name, where you can enter the name of your ancestor onto the legacy wall, and that's exactly what we did. These are many presidents of countries whose family originated from Ireland, including several US presidents. 23 actually. I guess that's more than several. Not all who left Ireland gave birth to angels, though. Long before Conor McGregor, gangsters like Machine Gun Kelly and George Barrington, or outlaws like Billy the Kid and Ned Kelly, were truly notorious. Before you leave, there's of course a gift shop, where you can find family-related items like nameplates and keychains. Oh, and remember that passport book? My brother actually did it. One of us finished it anyway. And that's me not doing mine. Stay tuned for our next video on Dublin Castle, and be sure to tune in when this trip's all released for a special full-length movie. We'll see you on the trails or in the water.